What up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Jed with Jed Vlog TV. Whew! 9-month update, y'all, on the dreads, man. Here they go. Like I said in previous videos, man, we're just gonna talk about some quick things I like, dislike, things I noticed. I try to do that every video, but I know it's starting to get a little harder because of the fact that I'm getting to that point where there's nothing to do but let it grow. All right, this is where we are, 9 months, guys. Today is the 16th. My 9th month was the 15th, so it was yesterday. But this is where we are. Look at this. Oh, and I got shake. And when I say I got shake, I got some shake. I actually had shake last month, but it was the way my hair, when I did that video, when I came back my last video after I got my hair cut, she retwisted it. I had shake then, but it was how my hair was laid back, and I was shaking it this way, but it wouldn't shake. It was me. I had to go forward because she had it this way. So here go the shake. Check me out. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Boy, and then look. Then check me out. These things I got long, but look at that. Look at that. That's touching my eyebrow, bro. Look. I mean, it's under my eyebrow. It's like on my eyelid. Look at that. It's on my eyelid, man. You know? And for some reason, these two, they like to sit like this for some reason. But, you know, anyway, I got shake action now, man. But they long, man. I'm gonna try to show y'all. Check it out, man. They done grew. I mean, they done grew, bruh. We had 9 months, 3 months until we hit that year mark, man. And they're touching my ear. It's funny because if I move my head, like sometimes I feel a move. So I might, you know, be talking to somebody like, oh yeah, man. And boom, they move. So that's even more weird. But anyway, things I noticed, that was one of the things I noticed, that they move now. They shake now. So me moving my head back and forth, they move. Another thing I noticed is that the length, I'm actually seeing the length. From going back to like previous videos and going back to when I first started, I see the length now. Like at first, oh, look at that bud going on right there. At first, I was like not really seeing length and seeing the changes in my hair, but now I see the changes, man. Like I see it, man. I think that 3, 6, and 9 month, that's when you see your changes. That's just for me, man. I think that's when I saw my changes. But another thing I noticed, besides my length, let's kind of move a little forward past things I noticed, because things I noticed is getting kind of minimal, because all it is, like I say, it's just basically length, man. Let's talk about one thing I dislike. One thing I dislike, and I highly encourage you guys to make sure you check in your dreads when you come from the salon. Shouts out to the lady that do my hair, man. She does a good job. I'm not a hater or none of that, man. I mean, I like for her to twist my hair or whatever the case. But make sure y'all checking your hair, man. And this is one thing I dislike. There's a dread I got back here. I think it's this one right here. I don't know if y'all can see. I hope I got my hand in the camera right, but it's this dread right there. After she twists my hair, even the last time, so this time and the time before, I always check my dreads, man. Go through and check them one by one. And check your twist pattern, man. And when I say twist pattern, I'm talking about check the way they're twisted, if they're clockwise or counterclockwise. I got my hair started clockwise. Yep, clockwise. I went through every single dread. I touched every single one. I got to that one and I tested the twist, like the twistability. I tested the twistability, the twist rotation, and it was counterclockwise, bro. I was so angry. This is like now been a week and some days after that I got my hair twisted or whatever. But I checked that twist rotation, and it wasn't clockwise. All of them were except that one. I want to say there's 2, but I can't seem to find it now, you know. But that one that I showed you, if you saw that one was twisted counterclockwise. When all this time it's been twisted clockwise, this last twist, she did it counterclockwise. So what I did today is I got some of that Talil Waji, which I don't even really use anymore. I let her use her little grease stuff. I got a little dab of it on my hand, my finger. I put a little water on it. I pulled that dread out like that. And I twisted it back down at the root the right way, just to make sure, because I wanted to keep that same twist pattern, because that's how it's been growing, and I'm not going to let it do something different, even though the tip of it unlocked up. So I would say it might not matter, because it's not coming out. I can't unravel it or whatever the case. but I twisted it back down clockwise, and I put a clip on that one, and I let it sit pretty much all day for at least, it was like, I let it sit for like an hour, hour and a half on my head, and when I took it off, it was back to normal, and I haven't touched it since until I just did this video. But that's one thing, make sure you guys are checking your dreads. Don't, and I'm not saying like this is bad, man, like I'm like bashing her because she's gonna do my hair again, like, you know, she's been doing my hair since. But I'm just saying, make sure you check them, man, because you just never know, you know, what's going on when you just kind of like trust people to do your hair, and they've been doing it for a while, and you just kind of like, you go in there, you're like, man, I know she gonna hook me up, so I'm straight. I'm just gonna sit here, chill, play on my phone, watch a little TV, man, get up, leave, look at it. Oh, I'm clean, let's go. Check your dreads, bro, because you don't want to have that counterclockwise if your dreads been getting twisted clockwise for 9 months. You get what I'm saying? 9 months of clockwise, 1 day of counterclockwise. To me, that makes no sense. I feel like it's counterproductive. Hitting me out with the big words today because I feel good because I remember 9 months. Anyway, that was one thing that I noticed or that I disliked, was that I went through and I checked that one dread. One thing I did notice, I'm flip-flopping back and forth, is that my sides finally caught up. At least to me, they have. They done got longer. The only thing, they done caught up, but they probably about 3 millimeters off, because these ones touch my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, these ones, they touch my ear, and these ones they like a hair trigger away, a pin needle away from just touching. Like, see how it's like barely, like in like another couple of weeks it'll probably be touching. That was another thing I noticed. What do I dislike? It's kind of hard to say what to dislike, man. I mean, I'm just rocking it, man. I'm just letting it do its thing, man. I like the twist pattern, like the twist layout she did this time. She kind of went like this and kind of went like this. So these were kind of like up, and then they faded out to that side, and then they fanned out to that side, and then these kind of fanned down that way. I kind of liked it that. I don't know. The back is just, you know, it is what it is. But I'm going to give y'all this quick 360, man, and I'll let y'all see what it looked like. We do got that shake, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all see that shape one more time. We're at 9 months. Right hand side. The back. I don't know if the back really shaped like that though, because my back's still pretty tight. Left side. And I probably should have recorded this video earlier. It's getting dark. And my son watching football, Monday Night Football, but my son he's up there whining right now, so it's about time. My wife took the other two to go get their Halloween costumes, and my baby, my youngest, he's in there whining right now. But anyway, we at 7 minutes, man. So, 9-month update, guys. I'm still enjoying the journey. I was saying at one point that I was just gonna do it for a year, and I didn't know if I was gonna cut my hair off or not at a year. You know, obviously y'all know, a year ago, August 31st, I retired from the military, so I was used to them fades. So I wanted to do something different again. So I went with this. And in January, with this past August that just happened, was a year that I've been out. This January will be a year I've had my dreads. So January 15th, it'll be my 1 year mark, you know. But I'm not gonna cut them. I'm gonna let them go. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let them go 2, maybe 3 years max and see what happens. Now, I'm not saying 2, 3 years max and then it's like, oh man, I ain't even following your journey, bro, because you're gonna cut them at 3 years. No, I'm just saying 2, 3 years max, because I have a certain, I know I don't want them to be so damn long. Like I thought I did, and I might take that back. Let me take that back. I don't know if I don't know how long I want them right now, but I do know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a point where I don't want them to go past. So I might start getting them trimmed and clipped, but that's probably like 3 years down the road. You know what I mean? I'm just making small talk with y'all, man, so y'all can continue to see the hair. Not a whole lot to talk about, man. We at 9 months. Y'all see the hair. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. It's doing its thing. It's shaking. And I think, you know, we're well on our way. 10-month update, man, to be on the 15th. And like I said, you know, January 15th to be my 1 year mark. My 1 year mark. Anyway, I think I covered a little bit of things about it that I disliked. Some things I noticed. Things I did like was the length. The fact that it's growing. The fact that I feel like the majority of them is locked up. I still got some buds in there, but for the most part, I feel like all of them locked up. The back of my head is still so-so. I'm not saying so-so as in not locked. I'm saying so-so as in that's more like my texture and grade of hair here from here is like tight and nappy. But then you get right here to my soft spot, and a little bit down, it's all like thin hair. So they doing good though. I mean, they locking up. They just not like flourishing to me like these. I feel like they stay more matted to the back of my head because I sleep on my back. So I think they stay more matted. So, but yeah, anyway, it's been your boy Jay, Vlog TV, man. Real quick update, 10 minutes. Try to keep it real short, man. Just let y'all see the hair, talk to y'all bullshit with y'all so y'all can see the hair, man, 9 months. Because I know I just saw y'all like, what, a week and a half ago when I just got my hair cut and got my hair retwisted. So I had just saw y'all. So pretty much, what, a week and a half later, you know, it's probably not gonna be that big of a change, but I wanted to make sure I came and did my 9 months so it won't be a gap from like 8 and then all of a sudden a 10 month. I want the people who watching my journey that's starting from like day 1 to be able to track their growth through my growth at least up until a year. You know what I'm saying? So they can kind of see how that first year gonna look and how it's gonna play out for them. Anyway, it's been your boy Jay, Vlog TV. I gotta go check on my boy and watch some more football, man. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.